Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of SlowVolonia 2.0. And in this episode, as I said last time, we're gonna be working on this area. And yes, I am recording more episodes in the same day. Is it professional? Of course it is, because I have to get shit done through my other stuff as well. So recording big batches is the best thing ever. Anyways, so I said I'm gonna be filling up this area, but how am I gonna fill it up exactly? Is my main question. Because I want to have a lot of density here. Even though the streets are small, I want a lot of density. I want something a little bit more dystopic. Because here everything is spread out and we have 15,000 people all over the span of this area. It's not too bad, it's efficient, it has a lot of greenery, lots of parks, lots of everything that a nice city needs. So yeah, let's focus specifically on this area and maybe detailing on other areas we're gonna do in other episodes. So yeah, I do want to do everything at a time because is what I usually do. I start many things. I do finish them off. I do finish them off. I'm the kind of maniac who starts all of them, then complains that he started too many, but he does get them done. So let's get a bunch of density in. Let's not play around. Let's get these people moving in. 6x6, biggest ones available. Let's go. Now I can plop them in with plop the globals and say boom, 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 boom. But I do want all of them to be different. To have their own aesthetic. Are you a 6x6 as well? Yeah, cool. Here can be some other speck of trees. One like this, one like this. These two here I'm gonna make cheap apartments. Smack bang in the middle of there. He's not even denting my density. My demand. He's not even having a dent in my demand. That's crazy. Why have they... Why it's all the time resetting to European? This is some annoying shit. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Absolutely fuck off. Why would you be reset to European? I stand it. Even you lot. Is this European? No way. Like, get the fuck away from me. This game does have the ability to hunt me quite well, is it? The European aspect buildings. Like, you're European, you shouldn't be building North American. Fuck off. Oh man. I don't really like the European assets. They can be cool, but you have to build so specific with it, where with these ones you can just get flexible. For example, if you go around Bucharest, yeah, you will find nowadays the European ones, but most of the time you will find the Russian style, which is gonna be something like this ugly motherfucker, or like this one, just be stuck next to each other for like long lines of it. Very long lines, man. The middle of Bucharest is full of those long lines of just buildings. Okay, so density over there. I said there's gonna be a park over here. Maybe some area where people sell things over there. These are weird. Okay, so everything is what it's meant to be. Make sure it's North American. Cool. Cool enough. I will be getting a pedestrian street through the middle of this. Why? Why not? I can see why not a pedestrian street in the middle of the buildings. I can see why not. Um, when I'm gonna start placing these ones here, there is some people who are gonna go like, "Hey, where are you living? Where the corn knocks into your window?" Yeah, literally, where the corn is gonna knock into their window. I love these farmlands. It's a big ass area for farmlands. Do I do a mix here? I think I'm gonna do a mix. I think I'm gonna be using plop the growables just for this area. And bang, bang. Damn it. And you should have a space in the middle. Yes. Of course, space in the middle for pathways and walkability. What was you guys thinking about? Of course I'm gonna do that. Yeah, there is density here. How did I do the density on this side? So I did fours with walkways in between each other and beautiful parking lots with lots of trees. So there is density here as well, but it's a bit more beautiful. Here is gonna be ugly density. Nothing in between, just big old density. That's fine. That's fine. I can work with that. Hmm. What is the low rent housing I wanted? Are you the one? Oh, you're a level 4. The low rent housing on that side reached level 4. Oh, but you're quite small. You know what? Let them naturally develop. So 6 by 6 is. Are you oriented on the right one? Oh, you are oriented the wrong way. Let me copy you. Oh, so you're that same one, but level 1, but you look the same. Okay. City Skylines 2, everybody. City Skylines 2. There we go. Oh, the demand for low rent housing just dropped. Just absolutely dropped, shattered to the ground. Not a bad thing that it did. Let's put some trees. Still, as much as I would want to make the area ugly, I cannot. Cause look, in between all these buildings, this tree just looks fucking awesome. This is gonna bring a big boost of population in. So we must keep an eye on it. Now I said I'm not gonna touch this area here. So I'm gonna keep on building on these sides. Boom. I haven't saved anything and the game crashed. Not the tram line. Not the roads and stuff. Wow. One thing dropped in, game crashes. It's the second time it crashed in my playthrough. It crashed at first when I first started to edit things off camera, and now I did it again. I'm not cutting this off. City Skylines 2, everybody. City Skylines 2. Why does he do that though? Please tell me I have autosave or something. Please. Please, please, please. Because without that autosave, it's gonna be god awfully terrible to redo the whole thing. Ignore Dickville. Wait, why can't I click nothing? There is no tram here. Let's load the game up. I'm very happy with City Skylines too. I'm loving this game. No tram line, no change shops. All the work I've done, gone. You know what that means, guys? You know what that means? Me getting pissed off and redoing it, and I'm gonna come back in a second after I've redone it. What? Hey, yo! Assets are unloaded in? Wait, what? What's going on? Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is it laggy too? Like, this is not even loaded in. Well, hey ho. I'm gonna restart the whole thing and come back. After finally taking the break I so much so required, 6 a.m. in the morning, I was very pissed off. So I was like, okay, I did more off camera. I redone this. You're having like 0 passengers, but you only have 1 tram, so you don't matter. Anyways, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the geothermal power plant and finish this industrial area. Might as well. Save game. I'm gonna be saving every 5 minute-ish. But question, option, gameplay. Do we have autosave? General. File change tracking. No. Autosave. Every 10 minutes, please. Or 5 minutes. Up to 3 autosaves. Just in case it happens again. So, it's on game. Usually I never play with autosave, because, yeah. So anyways, I checked something out, and we're doing terrible on our road maintenance, because I forgot about it. So, yeah. We're gonna build it over here. As well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a road off you. I'm gonna extend it in a straight line like this and connect it down there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come off with you. Okay. Back to projects, back to projects. This is now, I hope it's not gonna crash anymore. It behaved nicely as I fixed this. Oh yeah, I'm making heaps of money just by sending out electricity. So let's fix the roads. I'm gonna be having you guys and give you the extension. And now because I ever so desire to have park maintenance building as well. Park maintenance depot, because if we can see, we have a heap of parks and we want them to be nice. You're gonna sit nice and cornered over there. We're gonna give you your extension, and you have extension for extra vehicles. Okay, cool. Now I don't want to make anything beautiful here, just make a forest. Like, continue with this one. So we have those services. Now we also have... We don't have a nice forest, because it's all the same type of tree. Which is very annoying. Okay, cool. Now I have another empty space here. I might just sneak in some extra density. Because I feel like this area, in terms of density, is not dense enough. So in order to spread out some density, I'm just gonna make some here. Because for this density, these many parking lots is just not enough. So I'm gonna be making something very dense. So extend that road down. Now come down with all the way down. As down as possible. I get some paths. Okay, cool. I feel like I want to get some of these in. But how big will it be if I do a 3x3? Hey. Not that big. Quite a good size. I'm gonna be doing something interesting. I've done 4. Drag a line. And drag another line. And let's do another 4. Can't fit 4, only 3. How they look? European as fuck. Have I ever said that it pisses me off when it switches to European? Okay. Now they should all be non-European buildings. Perfect. Lots of people, lots of density. Oh, he's looking like part of the zone. Now here it will be interesting to have something like this. I don't know why, but I think this is gonna look slightly interesting. How is the road quality getting much better? We're fixing up the roads. And our budget still keeps going up and up and up and up. But you've built forests everywhere. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing, huh? Sometimes it looks nice. Because like you have forests everywhere. But sometimes you gotta make it a little bit off looking. Like how off looking can I make it? As much as tiling up this entire area? Yeah, sure, it feels a bit criminal to just put concrete everywhere. But is it when you have this much forest around you? Not really. So I'm thinking to paint this whole surface up. To kind of please my eyes a little bit as well. Now, my mouse is misbehaving. Whoa. Or save, I believe that was. Look at this. Interesting indeed. Let's put that one there. It does look interesting enough to be smudged in here. Let's have a slightly bigger high rise there. Okay, you're too high. I just want one to be higher than the others to kind of break up the height a little bit. So this one seems a bit too high. 4 by 4? It's a little bit crazy. I don't know what to do about these guys. One resident, and it's a senior. One resident, and it's a senior. Of course rent's gonna be too high. What are you? You are well educated, so your taxes are high. Oh yeah. I'm making lots of money, but I've put the taxes such as uneducated 5%, poorly educated 6%, educated 7%, and well educated 9%, and highly educated 10%. There's 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. I'm thinking to actually tax these guys 11, these guys 10, these guys 8. And then the uneducated and poorly educated are gonna be taxed the lowest. Now software makes a lot of money, whereas media makes barely fuck all. Yeah, we have a little bit of traffic because it's a lot of people just moving in. We're gonna get past it. We're gonna build the last of these here. And we're gonna put concrete in everywhere. That whole traffic is gonna die down. It's just temporary traffic, because everyone's coming in. So I'm not too bothered on going like, oh no, I must fix it. No, I don't. It's gonna fix itself. There we go. Concrete me up, baby, everywhere. Oh yeah. Have I ever told you that I love it when it ruins the aspect of the entire area? I don't know, these can also act as hotels for the region. You make that connection there? No, you don't. Okay, cool enough. See, the traffic is already dying down by itself. I feel like I should change my transportation means. Not really. Maybe I can displace 2 bus stops since I have the new integrated area and lodge them in here. So now this line is gonna have 2 extra stops. There we go. 2 extra stops for the area. Because these guys are many. That's a lot of people lodged in these buildings. Actually, I don't mind how this one breaks the skyline. And at the end of the day, this is the name of the game, City Skylines. Now, why you guys here? Yeah, let's make 2 smaller ones as well, why not? But you know what? I want to keep the streets clear. So what I'm gonna end up doing is... And I'm not talking about keeping traffic off. I'm talking about people not parking on the streets. Because that shit sends me absolutely nuts. Drives me insane. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about that area, but I'm gonna complain about this area. But it barely touches into these guys' side of road. Okay, so we're free of cars on the roads. At least parked on the roads, because everyone should have a parking lot. And they're free too. You have free parking lots. Just stop parking in front of your damn houses. Quite a strong opinionated area. But everyone should be able to move by bus. Because you can go through the parking lot straight into the bus thingy. Yeah, this traffic's gonna die down for sure. So 4,000 people by bus, 8,000 people by trams, and 2,150 people by taxi, which is 16k people out of the 22,000 people which are using our public service, public transport routes. Sorry, public service. I don't have too many of these unlocked. I have the Balder Spines just over here, which is a decent area, 750 meters each way. So it's like a radius. So it's like over here. So 750 meters. It means it goes all the way to here. The radius like this. It even touches there. Touches there. And like touches a little bit here as well. So now what I'm gonna raise up this density, I'm thinking have you in place. So to have that extra well-being. But not here. Where can I have this to make it look good? Because I think it occupies this entire space, does it? No, it doesn't. Because like since I said I'm gonna put a lot of density here. So here are gonna be a bunch of shops. I think I'm gonna put it just over here. And I'm gonna make this entire space designated to making this look beautiful. So now since I finished that area, we're gonna jump over to this area. Please delete this. So we want some parking lots. Because I said this area is gonna be a massive parking lot. But I'm not gonna concrete it up just yet. I want some big parking lots. I should have started from here, really. So this is gonna serve as the extra from there. And now some extra parking lots can be drawn here. Where is a lot of density again. People can fucking park. We're gonna be planning some more parking lots later on. I want this to run by this building. Okay, cool enough. Now, let's put in some extra surfacing. Actually, not like that. Since this is a rather beautiful building, I'd rather have something along the lines of this. And like fill this space with something more beautiful. Now what can I put behind here to actually make it have some character? I can get away with a tiny office building followed by a tiny shop followed by a similar sized park. And have something like this. No, you're terrible and you're terrible. I want a plaza. Plazas fit better. Slightly bigger, which means I have to move you to one slot and to have the shop moved over one slot as well. So now that's a proper shop. What is my water? Water, please. Hmm. Water. I love water. So this is gonna serve as a hotel for this area as well. So let's draw out some extra paths like that and like that. Why not? This should be enough. And let's establish some foliage. Three there, one to each middle. And now as a nicely drawn line of trees over there. So they hide away the car park. Okay, cool. This looks interesting enough. And now for these guys, let's concrete out the parking lots. Yes, I'm selling a little bit into the propaganda where the people put concrete everywhere. But just a little bit, not too much. Not too much. Oh, our save. Hope it was. But just in case, since I finished up these two areas and I had my touches on it, let me do a save game. And we're back to resuming the game. Now let's rethink my secondary public transportation. Oh, there's text me on Discord right now. Anyways, I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. So, how am I gonna do this? I'm thinking definitely to have a bus stop there. A bus stop just there. I'm using bus signs because it would not make sense to put bus shelters. It's kind of in between everything here, so from this bus stop, can I see it? I believe this one? Oh, that's an illumination pole. Oh, there it is. So from this bus stop, one nicely drawn line to get straight onto these. So if you just... Actually, you know what? As much as I love big shops, I'll give you straight access to the tram service. And I'm gonna make an actual crosswalk. Yeah, that's gonna break the tram a little bit. So there is one connection. The bus stops can be a little bit more one next to the other, but these ones here actually fit because it's another connection and it's 2 drop-off points. Now, I don't care about connecting this bus stop to there by any means. If they want to get there, they can use this line, kind of go around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be having them as close to these ones as possible, which is gonna be over here. Or maybe over here. Up top will do the trick. Now from here, I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of this, and maybe last one will be just over here. And that's it. That's another bus line. And I will be making a separate bus line, which is gonna be a nice one for all the farms. The counterclockwise one. Okay, so now we have an internal bus loop which is going to pick up from this dense area. There's going to be another denser area with a hotel. They also... This is a nice fucking form of transportation. So this one does a loop, and it also has this, which does an even bigger loop, which is external and also connects them to here. It's an interesting one. Now, if I was to be thinking, how can I make a bus route for all these jobs? I would not know to tell you, because I'll have to look around and see where exactly did I put every single building. For example, there's gonna need to be one there. Drop someone off there, for example. Yeah, I know for sure there's gonna need to be. I'm gonna put one to each side just in case, because I don't know which side of the road is gonna be. I'm gonna delete the access. But I think this is gonna be one big bus route. Now, definitely here, this is beneficial. Surely. Now, where can I tap into? Definitely is gonna have a pass through here. So this bus line, okay, so it's gonna have a touch up here. So a touch up there. How do I want to go with it? How many business? I have 2 businesses to each of these roads, and I do want to kind of go to all of them, to all of these roads. So what I think I'm gonna do is gonna be one passes through there, one comes back round. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So this is gonna be the exit point, which touches that one as well. Okay, good, good, good. Now, I'm thinking, and I'm not gonna have too many buses on these routes, but just enough. Now maybe I'm thinking that this industry here shouldn't have been, so I can have a bus connection. Like a pedestrian path. So I can connect these to that. They have a touch up. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. So I can save the schematic I'm having in my head currently. And I'm gonna press resume game. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to user and I'm gonna say, okay, look, temporarily want you to move your fencing a little bit backwards so I can work on something. Well, you will have to, because I allowed you to do this. So therefore you will obey what I'm telling you to do, so motherfucker. So now where is that tram line? It's here. Okay, so it's there. What I'm gonna be having is something along the lines of this. Going up, going over. Going down. Going in. And from this picky point, I'm gonna be going, where did I put that bus connection? Over here. So it's straight across. Or somewhere like down here. What exactly is the bus line? Oh, it disappeared, so I can just put it myself. Okay, cool. So they are somewhat connected now. Like an overpass and coming straight down to a bus. So now you, sir, my apologies for earlier. Let's put you back in. Get you hooked up. What was rightfully yours. Because you will be able to operate under bridges and footpaths. Okay, you know what? Give me the free handy tool so I can move everything by. Oh, because of that you won't. Okay. Well, I'll say that is just as before, but with a footbridge over it. I can't seem to see the issue. And can I even see the fence that's running through the middle? There is not even a fence there. So it's all good. All perfect. So now there is even a bus connection there. So let's say it's gonna start here, come here, down here, up here, up here. So am I skipping two of these guys? Like these guys are accessible via this. Now, how these far? So it's only two farms here and one there. So if I'm playing around with you, and I'm not picking up both the fences, but just one, I'm only picking up two of the both fences. No way to split them now, is there? Maybe if I get uptight and personal with it? No, no. I can't. It's all good then. It is what it is. So it's gonna end up there? After all these loop-de-loops? Surely not. So if I was to just do this one here, it's still gonna have to do this one here, come back here. Now, if I was to make it up through here, and then bring it back in, now it's also gonna have to run through there somehow. What if I do something a little bit more interesting? So let's do a double there. And somehow there's two doubles, but at the ends of each of these rows. So like so. And then doubles at the ends of these rows. Just like so. So then the one here is going to be physically pointless, because I'm going to be doing doubles at the ends of this road, the end of this road, and the end of this road. No, this road's going to have it in the middle. So therefore, this double here, it doesn't matter anymore. So let's delete these middle ones. So if it's going to start here, I guess they can take a walk all the way around. No, he's definitely going to start here and end here. I'm going to be doing a roundabout at the end of this. Hello. So at the end of this road, they're gonna have to take a nice long walk. How long of a walk is this from the bus route? A kilometer by foot. Yeah, but then again, you choose to work in a forest, so that after you get off at your bus route, you kind of walk a kilometer. Unless I plop you one down here, and I'm gonna make another loop there. And yet again, here I'm gonna have to find a middle ground. And let's say from you, it's gonna have to be 160 to 100 and 160, so that's gonna be like 500-ish meter walk. 500-ish meter walk, it's good enough, so you won't need to be there. Now, ends of this makes sense. Middle of this no longer makes sense. Middle of this no longer makes sense. But props to what I said earlier, it should be here. So this is gonna be my farmland loop. But yet again, it's a big line, so I'm gonna need to check up on the bus routes, on the bus lines. Do I make two stops? Okay, so I'm thinking two stops here as well should do the trick for touching up on these important companies. So now we'll be up to you, up to you. And it's gonna be to you, and then you're gonna turn back there and keep on coming down. And then to you and to you, and you're gonna turn up there. You're gonna keep on coming down to there, there, to there, and like so. Because I've done that one there, we can walk around. So only connect these. So this is the longest one out of all of them. And this one is only wrapping around this inner bit. And I don't care about going up there. This one. And neither up on the other side. Because for example, if they're coming on this route, they can just get over and get another bus. So now we've routed this as well. And these guys here kind of have a connection to their jobs, which are all the way up here. Because they can walk from here to here, from here just into there. Depends what they want to take. It's kind of full of public transportation now, which is what we intrinsically wanted and needed. Now, if I was to set up a bus route over here, I don't even know how I'd make it. I'd make something from here coming up, or just something around here. Let's see what I can do. So therefore one line here for that as a business. Therefore one line here for that. And then we're gonna have something here and something along the lines of there. Oh yeah, something like that. Now, this isn't connected to any of these roads, which I don't like. Might as well creep in a connection, like so, over the highway. So when it comes down here, it can have a straight up path to there. Maybe actually put it in the middle, in between the two. And then, I don't know, because I have this bus route here. Might as well snoop in another connection between these two. And one to spin around this block. How am I gonna make a turn here? I'm not too sure, but I think it's gonna do good, this bus route. It's gonna pick up these motherfuckers. Gonna carry them up through these parts here, which actually not to you, because you're gonna be disabled. Just a second, I'm gonna be demolishing that, and you're gonna go up to you. Now these guys really don't get much love there, do they? Just these guys. So it is coming down now. What if I dropped one here and then connect down? That'll actually be a little bit more better. And he's gonna choose that random parking lot to turn around, and I think that's fine. So if I quickly polish you, since you're on the run back, and I add you here, and I connect the line to an actual stop. So here, when it comes, goes around, goes up, and it goes all good. Am I gonna have enough buses is the main question, which I hope I'm gonna have. 35 out of 35. Well, why won't you let me add this one? Don't like the fact that I've allocated that on top of you. Okay. No, 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 no. Leave me the puffs that I anarchied on top of you. To which you have my sincerest of apologies. Because I need some more buses. We have 65 buses. And now we're gonna have to optimize them. Some people by bus. That's insane. So let's look around. Let's look around. So we have 4 vehicles on this line. But unlike City Skylines 1, it doesn't actually tell me everything I want to know about these lines. Look, if I delete you and I go back to you, it tells me how many passengers, but it doesn't tell me if they're backing up somewhere. 11, 15, 13. How full are you? 29. You dropping and taking? 13. You should go to 0. 2. And now you have 25. So he's not backing up, which is good. How many people we can take in a bus? So it seems like it can even be 3 buses. But I'm gonna leave it like that. Ticket price of 8, that's fine. So this is bus line 1 and bus line 2. Each 3 kilometer, each 4 buses, each is doing fine. It's 35% usage. You, on the other hand, don't have that many people on bus line 3. And on bus line 3, you have 5 buses. Make it a 3. Take 2 out, because you ain't having that many people. You don't have the usage. Now, back to the bus list. You are in the same spot. You can have a lesser bus. Now, how many buses do you have? 10! For an 8.9 kilometer route. Ivy Lane. Which route are you on Ivy Lane? So you're the big one, the big one. You have a wee bit too many buses. You have a wee bit too many buses for all the people that are not transiting you. 10 buses. It's ridiculous. I don't even have that many people, and most of these don't even seem to be backed up. Instead of 10, I'm gonna drop it down to a 7. -3 on the fleet. Let's go 8%, 6 buses. Again, an egregious amount. Drop it down to 4. -2. Because later on, when we're gonna have much more people, I'm gonna have buses to give them. Like, look, bus line 7 is the last bus line we've done. It's quite long route. It's a bit lengthy, but it doesn't need 9 buses. 5 should be more than enough. 6. So get down the fleet a wee bit more. Now I've upgraded this, but yeah, it's still over 35, which I had initially as capacity. Okay. Anyways, we are fine. I know for sure taxis are always full up. 55 out of 55 cabs. You don't have enough customers. Okay, dude. Is whatevs. So now we have connections everywhere. Even here, this one should get busy. Like, it should get rather busy. Because it's a lot of density here and a lot of work places available there. So 1 + 1, guys, you do the math. So we have a high school, which is full. We have this one and another one somewhere. This one, which is full. What other kind of school we have? We don't have a college, we don't have a university. For 26,000 people, I should be looking into making a college and a uni. If I was to make a college, what kind of college would I want to make? I'm thinking to make it over here, since we have bus connection, tram connection, we have everything connection. Or even over here. But I'm thinking a university will be much better here in front of all the shops, and the college can be a bit thrown in the shadows over here. Now I know people from this area here are gonna want to come all the way up here. They do have bus and tram service. For example, if there is someone who lives down here, what are they gonna do if they want to get up there? Take the bus to one station, take on the tram, maybe stop the tram here, take the bus, and take the bus. And maybe one of these bus routes I'm gonna connect up to here. Which I think I'm gonna do. I think I am definitely gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick from you and I'm gonna make a little fly off. Which is gonna come over just like this. So I'm gonna make a little over passage. And this is gonna be just for the bus connection. Cool. And it's also gonna be good for the pedestrian traffic. Which I can also do something else for the pedestrians. Which is one of these bad boys. Wait, you've done nothing. Huh. No, you're the bridge. Okay, so you're the thingy. Cool. So you fit one there and one there. And then from here I come up with straight. Hello. Hey yo, come on. You don't gotta be broken. Can something work for once? What is the height? I believe the height is 5 meters, give or take. Is it though? No, it's 7.5 meters. No, it's 10 meters, isn't it? No, it's actually 7.5. From this point onwards, going over, connecting to you. So how do you look? Absolutely terrible. I don't like it. Yes, please. So, is there another one for the other side? No. 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 Because I want it to be flipped. I don't even know if people can pass over this bridge like normally. Anyways, we're gonna think about that later on. Let's think about the main road for the college. It's gonna start from here, 112, and it's gonna come by you. And what kinds of colleges we have? Oh, we have level 10. We can make the small metropolis we wanted. Let's go on to here. We have all the way up to university. I said I'm gonna start building onto something and get the subway eventually. Like right now. We're gonna get a proper fire station. We already have the hospital. What else can we invest a point into? Something I'm gonna be building. I've built this, we're doing great on electricity. I might actually build an emergency battery station. We have all of these transportation services. We don't have air yet because we don't need it. Parks, we don't need the tourist attractions. So what I'm thinking is invest a little bit more into this. And I'm thinking the technical or medical. I believe technical university is the one I want to be going for. But for now, the college. College, small college, university. Small university. I have two that do the same thing. Technical uni is massive and I love it. College. Small college is a little itty bitty fucking shitty actual small college. Which I think I'm gonna do. It's got a 500 student capacity. Which is not much, but it seems like enough. And I can just fit it in one of these empty hoodle doodle spaces. Which I think I'm gonna fit a small college in there and call it a day. And actually I'm gonna say goodbye to the plans of this ugliness here. There you go. We've got a small college. Which is gonna bring up the education level. And is it close to anything? You can stop here and walk. You can take the bus to here. Is it a long walk? No, come on, it's just 300 meters each way. And from here it's 100, 200, 300, close to 400. So it's not a lot to walk. Okay, so let's do university. Let's do our last form of education. Because I'm gonna be building on this side and I'm gonna be building a small metropolis behind here, which is gonna need a lot of things. And the university here will actually be a nice touch up into going into something big. We have the uni and the small uni. We have the normal uni. And what I'm thinking is, where is the tram stop? Right over... Where is the tram stop? Hello? There. And there. There is two tram stops to each side here and there. So if it's one here, I'm gonna be taking a 112. And it's another one just over there. To which I'm gonna be taking another 112. I'm gonna connect the two of you. Okay, so you have two tram stops to each side. If I bump this one a little bit forward, it wouldn't really matter, would it? Let's say tram, you, put you closer. And then pick up the line, connect to you. This is not like remodeling the whole city. So we have two tram stops. And now, because we have this nice connection, let's start building the uni. Do I want a roundabout here? Because it's gonna get rather busy, this road. Yes, I do want one. But do I want one that's actually proper big? No. Something a way bit smaller. That's cool enough. And place one here as well. Just because. Oh, I can't really. Because it's gonna mess up with this tram line. Well, let's temporarily disable that one. So we have these connections. And let's put these back in just after. Over there. And pick up these two dots on the line and put them there. And they work. Just perfect. This is the last bit I'm doing for this episode. Now I do want to have it centered. And I hope I've centered it. So let's run some roads to make sure we've centered it. So you do 112 that side and 120 on this side. So you do 1 unit more on this side. So I'm expanding this side. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so where will be the 120? So 120 is there. Which means that the segregation should really be... So is 120 up to this point? 20. And it leaves, in reality, the 128. 120, 128, which means the two roads should really meet up there. Because now if I demolish this branch, this leaves me exactly at the point of 120. Okay. Nice and centered. And you guys have seen nothing. And the tram stops are untouched, and that is perfect indeed. Now, do I want to downgrade this? Actually, the proper downgrade would be this. And then maybe upgrade you up there. And actually place a proper tram in front of the uni. So the students can just... What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Mate. Stop being a prick. Thanks and thanks. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So now let's upgrade the uni. What is this? The library. And this is the extension wing for extra students. We're not gonna have that many students. How are the parks rolling? So what I guess I'm gonna do is run 2 parks each side. 2 libraries on the back. 3 libraries on the back. And the extension wing. So this is the official uni of Volotopia. That's cool enough, I guess. So let me save the progress just in case so it doesn't crash again. Let me make sure how long is the recording. 1 hour and 18 minutes. This one's gonna go extra long. We're gonna go the extra mile. Well, let's build it up and let's check out beauty. So this area will require me to finish up with its density. We have the small college absolutely shattered. It's full of people, but they are actually moving through, and then a lot of people in the uni, which I wasn't expecting 600 already, which means everything should be running smoother. And soon enough, even though I placed this behemoth in, which costs me, how much do you run? You run my pockets for 500 grand a month, and I'm still making millions and millions and millions. Maybe because I dragged the cat out too long with the basic things and building too much, and now that I've placed this one in, which brings a lot of bonuses. Dropout rate 2%. That's a small dropout rate. What about college? 3%. That's a small dropout rate. You know what? You know what's the thing? I do have that small building for. Where are you? I do have the Principes, which gives well-being -2 city crime within 500 meters. So if I plop this one here, it will be interesting. +1 university graduation, +5 interest in university education citywide, and +1% offices citywide. So I'm thinking it will be a cool place for it just in front of the uni. The Principilis? Principilis or Principes? Principes? Oh, I'm butchering that name, but I don't care. So next episode we're gonna be on this area, working it up, working it out. But look at the money rolling through. Absolutely beautiful. But yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. This episode was an entire hustle. I started it on the night time, and because it crashed twice on me, I had to record till 7:14 in the morning. So thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time. Have a lovely night. Goodbye.